I'm hunting at a older park that dates back to the early 1900s, and looks like I found a pretty old looking button down about 4 or 5 inches deep, but looks pretty old. I'll see if I can get a close-up picture of it on the end of the video. So let's see if I can find anything else. I'm going real slow and trying to dig some deeper signals. Hadn't really had much luck yet. I've found a shotgun shell and a little 22 casing, and see if I can find something else. I'll get back with you. Alright, just found a 1951D wheatie, but it's only about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches deep, and I don't think it's been in the ground very long. It's not very crusted up. So, alright, on to the next one. Alright guys, I finally got a pretty good signal right here, and it's about 5 or 5.5 inches deep, and it's a silver rosie. I've whacked it with my digger. Let's see if I can get a date off of it. It's a 1964. I just barely got it. I knew there had to have been silver out here. I found several wheaties out here. Just hadn't had no luck finding any silver yet, but it must be hunted pretty good. This was I don't know, it was down about 5 or 5.5 inches. I don't know if I said that already, but alright, let's see if I can come up with something else. I've been kind of working this little shade area right here where this tree is, mainly because I didn't want to be out in the sun, but alright, let's see if I can come up with something else. Man, this rang in loud. It's two clad quarters right on top of each other right there. Not a whole lot of change out here anymore, but that's why I've been going real slow and just trying to dig the deep signals, just trying to get lucky. But those wouldn't drop that long ago. They're almost on top of the ground. Alright, be back in a minute. Well, there's half of a wheat cent. It's a 1941. I don't know if it's got a mint mark or not, but alright. See if I can come up with anything else. It's getting a little hot out here. I may have to leave here in a little bit. Here's a good example of why it's not a bad idea to dig everything. I certainly can't do it every time out, but if the area's not real trashy, yeah, and then depending on what mood I'm in, I can do it. But this was reading as a 50 or 55 on my VDI, and out pops a nickel, and those are usually around 20. If they're real deep, they're a little bit different. You know, they'll go lower than that, but so I scanned the hole again, and there's a dime in there with it, and that was causing it to read a different type of reading. Usually a 50 or 55 is a zinc penny or a bottle cap or something like that. But so this dime was down below the nickel about it was down about 5 inches deep. The nickel was about 3 inches deep. So could have been silver. Alright, see if we can find something else. Yeah, I hunted for about 3 hours. That's all my junk. I dug quite a bit of signals in 3 hours, but most of my drop. Alright, here's the good stuff. There's the pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. And here's the 1951D wheatie. There's the button. Try to get a close-up shot of that here in a little bit. Some big ball of something rang up in the nickel range on with my detector. There's half of that wheatie. 64 rosie. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Well, guys, after looking at this little button a little closer, I didn't think a whole lot of it, but it's got a bird. I don't know if that's an eagle or what. It's got 13 or 14 stars all the way around it. So it's starting to make me wonder if that's a military button. I don't know anything about buttons. That's an old park, but before it was a park, some might have got dropped out there, you know. So if anybody knows anything about it, let me know. I'll put a picture at the end of it. Thanks.